Boundary disputes are one of the most common sources of neighbour conflict in the UK. From garden fences to driveways and extensions, disagreements over where one property ends and another begins can quickly become stressful, expensive and emotionally charged. Sometimes the cost in litigation can be wholly disproportionate to the area in dispute. I'm Paul Badham, Associate Director at Clarke Chartered Surveyors, and in this video we'll be explaining what boundary disputes are, why they happen, responsibility for fences, the legal background in England and Wales, how surveyors determine boundaries, the steps to resolve disputes through mediation, and when court action becomes unavoidable. Boundary dispute arises when neighbouring property owners disagree about the position, ownership or responsibility of a boundary. This might be a fence, a wall, a hedge, a driveway, or even a strip of land that's only a few centimetres wide. In the UK, boundary disputes are surprisingly common, particularly in older properties, terraced housing, rural land, or areas where ownership has changed many times over the years. There are several common causes of boundary disputes in the UK. One of the biggest causes is misunderstanding title plans. Many homeowners assume Land Registry plans show exact boundaries, but in most cases they do not. Another frequent cause is fence placement. Fences are often erected for convenience or privacy and may not necessarily run along the true legal boundary. Property alterations are another trigger. Extensions, conservatories, garages or new driveways can bring boundary issues to light, especially when planning permission or building work is involved. Disputes can also arise from hedges and trees, particularly when roots, branches or maintenance responsibilities cross into neighbouring land. Finally, assumptions passed down over time play a major role. A previous owner may have treated land as their own for years without any formal agreement, leading to conflict when ownership is questioned. One of the most common questions in boundary disputes is who is responsible for the fence or wall. In the UK, there is no general legal rule that says a homeowner must erect or maintain a fence, and responsibility only exists if it is specifically stated in the property's title deeds or transfer documents. Title plans may use T marks to indicate responsibility, but these are not always present or clear. Even where they are shown, interpretation can still be disputed. Some people wrongly assume that the responsibility for the fence is on the right or left-hand side of the boundary. Importantly, just because a fence is on one side of the garden, it does not automatically mean that a homeowner owns or must maintain it. Some people wrongly assume that the responsibility for the fence is on the right-hand or the left-hand side of the boundary. This is incorrect. Importantly, just because a fence is on one side of the garden doesn't automatically mean that the homeowner must maintain it. This uncertainty is a major reason why professional advice is often needed. In England and Wales, most residential boundaries fall under what's known as the General Boundaries Rule. This means that the Land Registry title plans show general positions, not the precise legal lines. The red edging on a title plan indicates ownership only to an approximate scale. Legal boundaries are defined by a combination of title deeds and conveyances, historical plans and documents, physical features on the ground, and in some cases long-established use. Because of this, boundaries are often a matter of interpretation and not simple measurement. Disputes are typically governed by property law, and if unresolved, may be decided by the courts based on the evidence and expert opinion. When a boundary dispute arises, a chartered surveyor can play a crucial role. The process usually begins with a detailed research. The surveyor reviews Land Registry title plans, title registers, old conveyances, historic maps, aerial imagery and any previous surveys. Then there comes an inspection. The surveyor will examine the physical features such as fences, walls, hedges, buildings and any remaining boundary markers. Using measuring equipment, the surveyor will record distances and positions and compare them with the documentary evidence. The most important step is professional interpretation. Surveyors will apply legal principles, case law and surveying standards to weigh conflicting evidence and determine where the legal boundary most likely lies. The findings are then presented in a boundary report or expert plan, clearly explaining their conclusions in a way that homeowners, solicitors and courts can understand. Surveyors act as independent experts. Their role is not to take sides but to provide an unbiased opinion based on the evidence and professional judgment. Because of this neutrality, the surveyor's reports are often key to resolving disputes early before they can escalate into legal battles. In many cases, seeing a clear, professionally prepared boundary plan is enough to settle the agreement. The simplest outcome is agreement by consent. This is where both neighbours accept the findings and adjust fences or land use accordingly. This is normally set out in an agreement document where the parties agree to be bound by the surveyor's decision. If communication has broken down, mediation is strongly encouraged in the UK. A trained mediator can help both parties reach a practical solution, and this may use the surveyor's report as a factual foundation. Other resolution options include boundary agreements, formally recording an agreed line, a deed of easement allowing access or use without changing ownership, or relocating or replacing fences by mutual consent. These approaches are usually faster, cheaper, and far less stressful than going to court. Sometimes, despite best efforts, a boundary dispute cannot be resolved amicably. Court action may be necessary when one party refuses to engage or accept the evidence, a significant development or financial value is at stake, or an injunction is required to stop building works. In these cases, surveyors may act as an expert witness, presenting their reports and professional opinions to the court. Judges rely heavily on expert surveying evidence when determining boundary positions. A well-researched, clearly explained report can be decisive. Litigation should always be a last resort, as boundary cases can be costly and time-consuming. The best way to deal with a boundary dispute is to prevent one from happening. Having a survey carried out before buying a building or altering land can avoid costly mistakes. Don't assume that the fences are in the correct place. Buying a property where there is already an established dispute or an agreement you want to change can result in a lot of stress. Obtaining and keeping copies of deeds and communicating openly with neighbours also helps prevent misunderstandings. Clearly defined and marked boundaries protect not only the property value but also neighbourly relationships as well. So in summary, boundary disputes in the UK are rarely just about land. They're about clarity, communication and confidence in ownership. Chartered surveyors bring professional insights where uncertainty exists, helping neighbours resolve disputes fairly, legally and efficiently. If you're facing a boundary issue, the first step isn't conflict, it's understanding exactly where the boundary truly lies. For more property related content, head on over to our website at harrisonclarke.co.uk.